Let's make some Texas Roadhouse rolls. Yum! This is just a copycat recipe, and I found it in my book, Dining on a Dime cookbook that my mom gave me or lent me. I don't know. It's been at my house for a long time. So we're going to try it. I think I've been to Texas Roadhouse once. I don't remember the rolls. Like, they weren't that good. I don't know, but I love rolls. So let's make them. It doesn't say which yeast to use, an instant quick rise or an active dry yeast. So I'm going with the quick rise and instant yeast because I think it'll do better. But you do you, boo. Start off with 1/4 cup of hot water. You want it to be like 110 degrees. Add in a teaspoon or so of sugar. Whatever you have, you can do brown sugar or honey. I'm using honey today because why not? To that, you're going to add in 1 tablespoon of your yeast. Use a fork, use your finger, whatever, mix that around and let it sit for about 5 minutes or so. You can do this in the microwave if you have one. I don't have a microwave. So we're combining a cup of milk and 2 tablespoons of butter and heating it up on the stove just until it's like warm. I also don't have milk today, so I'm using half and half. Use whatever you've got though. This has been sitting for about 10 minutes, so it's definitely good yeast and it's definitely time to throw it in the bowl. To your KitchenAid, you are going to add in 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, and a teaspoon of salt, and throw in that yeast mixture along with your butter and your milk mixture and mix it all together until the dough is like a rough dough. I don't know, like a minute or so. Once it's all mixed, add in 1 egg and 1 more cup of flour and mix that again until it's all together. Make sure to also turn it off and scrape the sides occasionally whenever you need it. And this one you're going to be on high for about 2 minutes. And for the last one, you are going to add in 2 cups of flour again and just beat that as well. The dough came together and it took everything off the sides, so I'm just going to spray this with some like avocado spray, throw it in the bowl and cover it up until it's doubled in size, or about 45 minutes or so. My house is really hot, so I think it'll go just in time for 45 minutes. It's doubled in size, and now I'm gonna throw it on a floured surface over here and get it into a log and then cut it up into pieces. I've got it divided in half, and then I'm going to roll each one of these into a log and cut them into little sections. You actually don't need flour. This was just a mess. Take your little rolls that you have, and I'm just going to turn them all on their sides. And then I've shown you in a video before, I take one hand, go one way, one hand, go the other, until it forms this little ball, and put that side down. I'm gonna cover these up for about 15 minutes, let them rise a little bit, and then throw them in the oven. These have risen for about 15-20 minutes, so I'm going to throw them in the oven at 350 and bake for 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, I baked them for almost 12 minutes. A little brown on the bottom, and then I just rubbed some butter over them. So let's go see how the hubby likes them. And that's what they look like inside. That is so perfect. Yum! My hubby and I loved them. I'll cook them at 325 next time, just for a lower temperature, for a little bit longer. I think I baked them for about 15 minutes maybe. They are so soft, and I've been eating them since I made them a couple days ago. So very happy with it, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good night.